Hello, Healthy Central Florida, and thanks for letting me drop in just for a minute to both congratulate you, but also to challenge you. You know, you've been doing some fantastic stuff. I feel very fortunate to have been there back in the beginning when you launched your initiative in the three communities, Eatonville, Maitland, Winter Park, and you're doing some fantastic stuff. I've been keeping in touch, and I'm so impressed at how the three communities have collaborated. You know, it's almost 2 years ago that I did a walk and talk with the mayor up in Eatonville, and well, you're still at that. And in fact, you've rolled it out. You've got Walk with the Doc, you've grown your Safe Routes to School, Walk to School programs, and you're reaching out, you're doing other things. You're doing smoke-free parks, you're working with employers on smoke-free environments, healthier food choices for more and more of the population, and it's fantastic. So congratulations on the great work you started doing and are still doing today. But here's the other part of the story. We have to try to do more because across the country, we are winning battles but still losing the war. And by that I mean we're getting spot fixes where this employer is smoke-free but these two aren't. We're building a section of sidewalk here but this road is still dangerous for kids to walk on. This neighborhood has healthy food choices but these other two don't. We've got to make it universal. We have to not just be willing to win individual battles, we've got to change systems so that we are winning the war, that everybody is being more active, eating healthier, breathing cleaner air. Everybody has to have that opportunity. I know how hard it is. I've seen these challenges in my own town, and despite how hard it is, I challenge you all. Don't just focus on winning the battle. Let's focus on winning the war. Win a Battle, a wonderful multi-use trail that connects a downtown business district and residential area with a commuter rail station with regular high-frequency train service into Boston. What could be better? The perfect walking path for a daily commuter. And the good news is we know people who regularly use transit actually do tend to walk more and get more daily physical activity. The problem is we design our systems the wrong way. You get to the train station here from that lovely trail and you find the dominant feature are massive parking lots that offer low-cost parking, so the incentive is for the vast majority of people to drive rather than to walk to the train every day. Win a Battle, a nice sidewalk in a mega home subdivision that was permitted while I served on the planning board. Happy to see the sidewalk here. But lose the war. No sidewalk connecting from the subdivision just a quarter mile to the elementary school where all the kids living there have to go every day. It's just a quarter mile. We can't build that much sidewalk? Yep. No. Win a Battle, a Main Street redevelopment project that includes retail on the first floor, residential above, including affordable units, so that the people who live there can walk to all their essential needs. We're talking grocery store, hardware, post office, bank, everything they need, they can walk to. They don't have to start a car. But lose the war, because we permit untold thousands of subdivisions every year with no sidewalks, cul-de-sac dead ends, distant from any services at all, so that by definition, you couldn't walk to anything even if you wanted to. Every trip has to be by car, by design. How about a wonderful affordable housing project which had required sidewalks, but the developer ran out of money, so he left them out. And do you know what planning boards and city councils all over the country say when faced with this? Well, there's no sidewalks out on the main road anyway, and they're too far away to walk to anything, so why even worry about it? Win a Battle. The Department of Transportation is rebuilding a highway bridge, so people come out and say, include facilities for pedestrians, so nice wide shoulders for bicyclists, a wonderful side path here for pedestrians. We win the battle, but we lose the war because the bridge doesn't connect to any sidewalks on either end, and there's no way to walk to any destinations. So what good is it? I've got to ask, are you willing to take the plunge? Because I am. We've got to stop just winning battles. We've got to start winning the war. Take the plunge with me. We got to do this. Okay. Maybe you don't have to do that, but I've composed myself now. And I'm entirely serious. We've got to think about systemic solutions. We've got to think about solutions where no school board in the country is satisfied with building another consolidated school out on the edge of town where every kid is going to be driven by car or by bus. Where we really rethink rebuilding our downtown elementary schools in walkable neighborhoods. Where no economic development coordinator would ever consider abandoning Main Street, but rather invest all of their energy in saving Main Street so that people can walk to shops and to all their day-to-day services and actually see their friends on the street when they're out walking. Where lenders actually want to give money to developers to build these kinds of communities. And we don't want to just do it for the folks that are wealthy enough to get in their cars and drive to a nice multi-use trail, or the folks that are white-collar workers that can take walking meetings and, physical activity breaks. No, we have to build a system so that it happens for every American. That's the challenge. I want you to think this afternoon, how do we fundamentally change how we do transportation planning, land use, and all of our health outreach and behavior change programs to encourage routine daily walking by everybody in the country. Take the plunge. Let's start winning the war, not just winning battles. Thank you for letting me join you guys. Have a great rest of the conference. I can't wait to take a walk with a lot of you. And I promise, no jumping off bridges on those walks.